Well, hey there, everybody. It's Monday night, turning into Tuesday. We're going to be reviewing February 23rd college basketball games and also going over what happened on Monday the 22nd. Not a bad day at 17-5. Top seven teams win. The margin over here is the thing that's most important whenever I usually sort this table of all these games. And so the question is, well, is there a cutoff where it's a really reliable game? And I think that cutoff is around 20. Now that we don't have any home bump anymore, games above 20%, are we winning a lot of these games? And you can kind of toggle from day to day and look back and say, oh, well, here it looks like we went 4-2 on games above 20. Here, all the way down, look at all this winning, all the way down to 28, I guess. 20's right there. It's interesting to look back and see because those are, I guess, are the really strong picks. When I look at today, there was a lot of winning, but there was some tough losses down here. Valpo lost. I had them on my ticket, and Texas Tech blew this game. They were winning and then they blew it on the road. Both teams on the road there, both under our 9% bump. That would have flipped that stuff around. So there is that, and New Mexico ended up winning against Air Force, so that was an underdog that did hit. Valpo was in this game, but just I think they lost by 4. I didn't even cover the 2. It was an okay day, but just I think as I go over this more and more every day, and you know prepare this thing for March Madness and the tournament and everything, I just tell you that the lines and the money lines and the handicapping of Vegas, they have gotten certainly much more in line with what this algorithm is doing, however that happened. And it's just, there's just not a lot of great available lines. It's just really amazing. It didn't used to be like this. I blame myself. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. Let's talk about Tuesday. It's just making me want to focus on hockey more because I watched a lot of hockey today. And I'll do hockey in another video because it's going pretty good today. I've won money on hockey today and it may win more if the Minnesota game goes over. Well, we're not talking hockey. Let's talk college basketball. All right. So the games on Tuesday, the 23rd. So far, we have 23 games in here. There might be more tomorrow. If you're on the email list, you'll get the update when it's ready tomorrow. So, do we see anything of interest? We know that these are enormous spreads, which, God, what do you do with those? Even though it says that they're going to be enormous margins in the game, the spread covers pause, it's still ridiculous spreads. I don't know what to do with that. Bad lines, bad lines. We looks like we have a lot of underdogs on here because we probably have no home bump. But look at that. 5 of the 7 are home. Oh, no, that's because these are errors. Gosh darn it. The other ones are actually, I've got to change that formula. How do I do that? Let's just do that right now. Where's my underdog formula? Opponent, under. Oh, underdog right here. Okay, this, if it's greater than 100, and then the if error, I guess, should be blank, right? What's going on here? If it's greater than 100, underdog or blank. So when it's not giving an error. This is just looking to say if the line is greater than 100, then this thing is an underdog. But for some reason, the error is screwing that up. I'm not going to worry about it now. Forget it. All right, so let's go back. Actually, let's look at the relevant underdogs here. There were 4 of them. 2 of them are home and 2 of them are away. Campbell is at home against High Pond at plus 150. Bad team, though, so the power percentage is low. VCU, better team. St. Louis, health at only 93%. They've been letting people out. That's a good one. That one I like. There's no home bump built in here anyway. I like this one a lot. VCU at plus 115. That one's a good one. Every time I say I like something, it loses though. So what are you gonna do? All right. So those are the underdogs. Let's see if there's anything else of interest here to look at. I will do a college basketball round robin bet tomorrow as well, and I'll release that. I think the games start early, but I might not do this till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So what looks good? Pacific away at San Diego, still they're away. Florida, even money away at Auburn. Both teams have health injury issues, though. Oh, yes. This is why I actually did the video. I saw this game and thought, interesting. So Massachusetts being at 55%. If you dig through the injury report, figure out why that is, we could, but I don't care enough to do it. But as long as those aren't like people that have been out for the whole season or something, as long as those aren't persistent injuries that are not like this is newer, I think that there's something's going on. You want to take Richmond minus 8.5 here, 420, haha. Yeah, like this is a pretty good game given how hurting Massachusetts is. Then you've got Arizona State for some reason that's at 44% at home against Washington. They're at minus 370. Something's up here. This is weird. Let's look at that. Let's look at what's going on with Arizona State's injury situation. That's so weird right now. We might have caught something really, really quick if we're right here. Arizona State is right there. They have a bunch of people with the game time decision ahead. What is going on with there? And their percentages, Alonzo Verge with a thigh is a game time decision. Marcus Bagley's ankles can be bad. Not injury related, he's probably not playing. You don't list something as a game time decision if it's not injury related, unless the guy's got like a dentist appointment or something. I don't know how that works. Personal out, thigh head. I mean, this is a whole lot. I don't know what happened. Did the bus that they're on like have an accident? Like what is going on with them? That's weird. So a lot of those people are probably going to play, but here having a team like that at negative 370 is screaming upset in the other direction, right? Doesn't it say take Washington plus 8? That seems like a really solid. But you got Richmond minus 8 and then Washington plus 8. If there's something going on there, you got Virginia Tech hurting. Maybe it's a COVID thing going on. Louisville hurting against Notre Dame. Notre Dame can pull this off, especially if Louisville's injured. This could be a very interesting day tomorrow, actually. I'm liking the looks of this. I haven't liked the look of a day in a long time, but I like the looks of this day. Given these bits of information that the majority of the betting public and the odds makers are not really figuring in right away. And we get a nice look at this. So Richmond minus 8.5. Washington plus 8. I don't know what to do here. But Louisville's at home. Louisville. I don't know. All right, guys. I definitely like this Richmond game a lot. That screams that they cover. So anyway, good luck everybody. May all your picks be winning.